Something big is happening behind the scenes at Goodison Stadium, and this time, it involves two figures who carry the weight and respect of the Blues fans. On one side, the goalkeeper who has become a symbol of the club. On the other, a young, beloved defender who is now facing one of the most challenging moments of his career. But calm down, fans. What lies behind these stories goes far beyond what meets the eye. So, get ready, like, and subscribe, because today we'll have breaking news, behind-the-scenes strategy, and a direct message from someone who proudly wears the jersey. Jordan Pickford, the man who has defended Everton on the field for years, ended up scoring a stunning goal off it. The goalkeeper extended his contract until 2029, and this, besides guaranteeing sporting security for the club, also helped ease the Toffees' wallets. But why renew now if the original contract still ran until 2027? The answer lies in a behind-the-scenes move that demonstrates how clever the Friedkin Group has been in managing the club. With over $113 million invested in reinforcements in the last transfer window, Everton needed to balance its books within the Premier League's profit and sustainability regulations, the famous PSR. And Pickford's renewal fits right in as a strategic maneuver. Financial experts like Dan Plumley explain that renegotiating the contract midway through allows for a reduction in amortization costs, essentially the amount the club spreads on its accounting records each year. In other words, Everton spends less on paper without losing the player. And best of all, Pickford continues to wear the blue jersey, with the morale of England's #1 and the complete trust of the fans. A smart move that shows the Friedkins aren't here to mess around. Now the big question is, who will be the next to sign and help the club along the same lines? Well, the board's eyes are already on other key players in the squad. James Garner, Vitaly Mykolenko, and James Tarkowski are among the players tipped for new deals soon. These renewals, in addition to securing key players from Moyes' squad, could free up more financial space for Everton to make a move in the January transfer window. In other words, the more contracts are extended now, the more room the club will have to look for reinforcements in the European winter. It's the old adage, stability inside, investment outside. And with Moyes in charge and the Friedkins paying attention to every detail, the plan seems well designed. But while the board makes its calculations, another key player in the squad is facing a completely different battle, and one that touches the hearts of the fans. Jarrad Branthwaite, the young defender who won over fans with his grit and quality, underwent hamstring surgery. The procedure took many by surprise, as the defender was close to returning to the field after weeks of recovery. David Moyes even indicated he would be ready to face Aston Villa, but the injury worsened, forcing him to undergo further treatment. The problem is that this is yet another pause in the career of a defender who had been growing impressively. At 23, Branthwaite is already seen as one of the pillars of Everton's future, and precisely for that reason, every injury is a cause for concern. Even so, the defender didn't let himself be shaken. After the surgery, he took to social media and left a message that served as fuel for the fans and a direct response to his critics. "Operation completed successfully," the defender wrote, thanking the medical team and fans for their support. He added, "Even the negatives add fuel to the fire and make me more determined. I will return stronger and better than ever." A strong message from someone who knows the size of his shirt. The truth is, Branthwaite didn't just respond to his rivals. He showed he's ready to take the next step as a true leader of the squad. Many believe the negative messages came from fans of other clubs, trying to provoke or belittle the defender. But what he showed was exactly the opposite: maturity and total focus on Everton. While recovering, Moyes trusts Michael Keane and Tarkowski to maintain defensive solidity, but knows that when Branthwaite returns, the team will gain new momentum. And it's precisely this mentality, this hunger to come back even stronger, that makes it clear how much Everton is building a group that's not only competitive, but also committed to the future. On one hand, Pickford is ensuring stability and helping the club off the field. On the other, Branthwaite is showing strength and character on the field, even off the field. Everton is rebuilding with intelligence, unity, and purpose. And if the present already demonstrates this level of commitment, what's to come promises to be even greater. So fans, What do you think of this Friedkin's strategy and Branthwaite's stance? Leave your opinion in the comments and get ready, because the next few weeks promise to be a busy time at Hill Dickinson Stadium.